From the OU TV Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, California, this is Brief News Brief, a brief look at today's trending news topics, proudly combating the thought police since 2016. Here's your host, James Heaney.
I'm James Heaney, and this is your Brief News Briefing. All right, America, it's been on the horizon for a bit now, but now it's almost completely official. In fact, it might be official by the time this video releases. Start wearing your masks now and start wearing them everywhere. Every time you go out into public. Anytime you're in public, have a mask on. The White House was expected to announce a new policy based on guidance from the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention that would urge Americans to wear cloth masks in an effort to prevent the coronavirus spread. Now, there's a pretty big key word there, and it's the word cloth. Cloth masks. That means you do not need to wear an N95 mask, as those are in dire shortage and would be desperately needed for health workers on the front lines of this war as they're trying to save our lives. You do not need to wear surgical masks. Those are also needed for healthcare workers. Now, I know that you can maybe still buy them at hardware stores, or you might find a little sneaky online place. You might have a friend who has stored some boxes of them for personal use, but that's not the idea here, people. We are a country united, and we have to watch out for each other. It means cloth masks, do-it-yourself masks, a bandana, a scarf. Just cover up the mouth because, some droplets might come from inside your mouth to outside your mouth, and it might be like little tiny boogers of fatality. It's little blobbles of coronavirus. Just keep your mouth covered. The face covers are not for you to prevent you from getting sick. It's for everyone around you, because if you're asymptomatic, you might spit when you talk. You might sneeze. You might kill somebody. Wear a cloth mask. It's starting to look more and more like as much as 15% of the people infected with COVID-19 show no symptoms at all. In addition, evidence has shown that those infected with the coronavirus are sometimes contagious 2 days before the onset of symptoms. So you don't feel sick? Well, you might kill people. It's that serious. Anytime you are in public, wear a mask. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell everyone you love. Tell people you hate. It's time to make that mask and wear it. The time is now. A vaccine already? Is that even possible? The University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine is unveiling a possible candidate vaccine for the coronavirus pandemic that has spread across the world. Will we all be saved from this apocalyptic dystopian world that we've slipped into like some sort of Nightmare on Elm Street dream? Well, maybe Pittsburgh will save us all. The University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine is seeking approval from the FDA for a candidate vaccine that could eventually be used to eradicate COVID-19. It could be even bigger than that, though, which is hard to believe because it's cray-cray to think that there's something bigger than something that would solve COVID-19. Doctors believe it could change the way that vaccines are delivered to people worldwide. It looks like a small piece of Velcro, and it's officially called a microneedle array, which sounds scary, but wait, it's not as scary as it sounds. Call it a Band-Aid with a bunch of little needles in it. Wait, that sounds scary too. Well, Mary Poppins said something about a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, so maybe we'll start there and go forward. The needles are sugar. Literally, the needles are sugar, and they are carrying the vaccine. There is no bleeding, there is no pain. Each of the 400 microneedles, let's call it sugar, the sugar is the width of a human hair, and they are only 0.5 millimeter long. They basically dissolve on your skin. Researchers are hopeful that they will receive approval and be allowed to move forward with additional testing. This method has been in the work for years. But now, all that research is being combined with new technology and new funding. It could be very effective. It could be very easily distributed globally. The antigen that would work with the new method to vaccinate against COVID-19 is still in flux. But you would not be a crazy person to be predicting a bio-revolution as the greatest minds of the world come together to fight and defeat this war on the coronavirus that has reminded us more and more than ever that we are all in this together. We know you stan Anthony S. Fauci, but give the man some space. space. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the country's top medical expert on the coronavirus pandemic and a member of Donald Trump's coronavirus task force, is facing threats to his personal safety and now requires personal security from law enforcement at all times, including at his home. The U.S. Marshals Service has been called upon to assist the doctor following some threats. Sometimes it's super fans and great admirers. Sometimes it's right-wing commentators and bloggers. The man has achieved super fame, and with that comes mega crazed that are on a whole new level in the coronavirus times. Welcome to my world, Anthony. Super fans, they're all over the place. Trump said in yesterday's briefing, he doesn't need security. Everybody loves him. Besides that, they'd be in big trouble if they ever attacked. Yet, per usual, reality is colored slightly different than the way that Trump prefers to explain it. Fauci's guidance to Trump for the country to remain as locked down as possible to help, control the spread of the virus, and that's not really earned him any fans among some of the fervent right-wing voices. There was an article spreading that depicted Fauci as an agent of the deep state, and it gained nearly 25,000 interactions on Facebook. There are people out there that want the almighty dollar to be prioritized over human lives, even though it's completely irrational. If there's so many people that die from this in a pandemic, there's going to be no fucking economy either way, except for maybe the robot overlords, but generally people are just scared, and it's scary out there. Although hopefully we agree, let's just keep the lead scientists safe. Science will save our souls.
Newsman, get your news, man. Come on, newsman, tell me the news. Tell me the news. Tell me the news. Newsman, get your news, man. Come on, newsman, tell me the news. Newsman, get your news, man. Come on, newsman, tell me the news. Tell me the news. Tell me the news. Newsman, get your news, man. Come on, newsman, tell me the news. News.